Top 5 Best Router for 4K Streaming. Number 5. Netgear Nighthawk RAX 120 Wi-Fi Router. Wi-Fi 6 Standard. The perfect Wi-Fi 6 standard router for 4K streaming is the Netgear Nighthawk RAX 120. This router is unlike many others that you have probably seen, and its power and performance is really unmatched. Design. Looking at the design, the RAX 120 has two fins instead of the more traditional external movable antennas that you would find with most routers. The antennas are still high-gain antennas, but you cannot move them to point in specific directions, like you can with the typical type of antenna. The Nighthawk RAX 120 has two 3.0 USB ports, instead of one. It even has a 2.5 or 5G Ethernet port, which will really help with connected speeds. All of this connectivity capability will allow you to connect just about any device that you want to have a direct connection. That can supply you with uninterrupted coverage for the devices that really need that level of reliability. Performance. The performance of the RAX 120 is really what makes it a great choice for 4K streaming. The RAX 120 can reach speeds up to 6 gigabit per second, which is incredible for streaming. Most ISPs cannot give you speeds like this, but if you have some high-speed capability in your internet speed package, this router will make the best of it. The Nighthawk RAX 120 can easily support 12 simultaneous streams. That means that it has more capacity to support many Wi-Fi devices at the same time, which will keep your network running smoothly without any trouble, regardless of how many devices are on at the same time. It also comes with Beamforming Plus, which will help you reach up to 3,500 square feet in coverage as well as MU-MIMO technology. Pros: 12 simultaneous streams. 2 3.0 USB ports. 4 gigabit ports. Speeds up to 6 gigabit per second. Up to 3,500 square feet in coverage. Cons. We didn't find any. Coming in number 4. Netgear Nighthawk RAX 40 Router. New release. Another hit from the Nighthawk series is the Netgear Nighthawk RAX 40. This router is made for fast wireless speeds that are going to knock your socks off. Design. The design of this higher performance router is sleeker than some of the others that you might have read in our other recommendations. This router comes with two performance antennas, and while that is certainly less than other routers, that does not detract from this router's capabilities. Design-wise, this router does take up a bit of space, but it also looks more like a ship from a sci-fi show than a router, so if you're having trouble concealing it, you could just say it's a model spaceship. For its capabilities, the size is worth it. Performance. This router brings all of the stops out that you can get. It can handle from 20 to 30 devices, as well as 16 Wi-Fi clients simultaneously. It might only have two antennas to work with, but that does not make it any less powerful. The uplink and downlink OFDMA allows efficient data transmission across multiple devices at the same time. If you think about it, this router is really representative of the modern home network. With most people having one or more devices that use Wi-Fi, it makes sense to have a router that is literally made to make that happen. This router also works with existing devices, supporting new and old devices easily, which can really make a difference if you are commonly streaming 4K videos or gaming online. Pros. Can handle 20 to 30 devices. Dual-core processor. Low buffer rate. Works with older Wi-Fi devices. 5 gigabit ports. Cons: harder to conceal than other routers, it takes up a bit of space. Coming in number 3. Netgear Nighthawk R7000 Wi-Fi Router. Another good 4K router that you should consider is another part of the Nighthawk series, the Netgear Nighthawk R7000. Unlike some of the other models, however, this one is made to be lighter on the budget. Design. The R7000 is a flat router that is a nice, sleek, black plastic with 3 performance antennas coming out of the top. It is ultimately designed to handle online streaming and gaming with its 11 AC speed and performance. The design also includes the USB 3.0 port, as well as its easy and straightforward installation. No one should have to face the trouble of installing a router when they just want the Wi-Fi up and running. Performance. This Nighthawk router is an AC 1900 with a built-in 1 GHz dual-core processor. With the beamforming plus features, the Nighthawk's reach should make it all around your network as needed, helping you make sure that you avoid the pitfalls of dead spots around your home. This router also offers a dynamic QoS that will help you prioritize your bandwidth to giving you the uninterrupted signal to the devices that need it. This means that any videos, music, or games that you might be streaming will not be interrupted if there is a lag in signal. Your gaming or video should not be disrupted across your Wi-Fi, giving bandwidth where it is needed the most. As an added bonus, this router also has a great amount of security, including parental controls, allowing you to keep your network as safe as possible. Pros: beamforming plus for better range. Dynamic QoS for bandwidth prioritization. OpenVPN Connect app for remote access. ReadyShare Vault for automatic backup. Great security features. Cons: can be overloaded with too much activity and drop the signal. Coming in number 2. Linksys MaxStream EA9500 router. High performance. Now if you are looking for a router that is even higher performance and the Nighthawk R9000, we have a recommendation for you. The most high-performance router for 4K streaming is the Linksys MaxStream AC5400. Design. The physical design of the MaxStream AC540 is futuristic. In fact, it looks more like a drone than it does a router. Part of that is due to the whopping 8 performance antennas that are popping out of it everywhere. It is made to lay horizontally rather than vertically, especially when working around all of those antennas. A router of this capability is meant to be able to handle multiple devices streaming at the same time. Performance. The MaxStream AC 1900 router is built to handle the demands of the modern apartment. With the MU-MIMO built in, you will be able to easily stream games or movies without having any kind of downtime. It comes with beamforming built in as well, which should increase the coverage of your wireless signal. The MaxStream is also a tri-band router that is made to handle wireless speeds up to 5.3 gigabit per second, which is insane. Individually, the 2.4 GHz band offers speeds of up to 600 megabit per second, and the 2.5 GHz bands are made to handle speeds up to 1000 megabit per second and 2166 megabit per second. What does it all mean? This router is built for speed. This router also offers you a USB 3.0 and gigabit Ethernet ports in order to give you a wired-in connection if that is something that you want. You can also connect an external storage device in order to move files around or share them throughout the entirety of your network. Pros: MU-MIMO capable. Tri-band speeds up to 5.3 gigabit per second. Gigabit Ethernet ports. Next-gen AC. Dual-core processing. Cons: the smart-based Wi-Fi setup is not user-friendly. Coming in number 1. Netgear Nighthawk R9000 Wi-Fi router. When it comes to the best router for 4K streaming, you really can't do better than the Netgear Nighthawk R9000. The Nighthawk series in general is impressive in all of the features that it offers, and this router is no exception. Design. This router is a sleek, black design with 4 performance antennas that can be positioned toward the areas of your network that need the best signal. It is meant to lay flat on a table or counter, and has 6 performance antennas included to help give you a boosted and a more direct signal throughout your network. The Nighthawk series is made for high performance, making it already incredibly powerful before you take into consideration everything else you can get from this one. Performance. This is the ultimate router for performance. This is a tri-band router, which you might not even have known existed. Tri-band in this case means that you get a 2.4 GHz band, a 5 GHz, and lastly a 60 GHz band, something that you really won't find on the market right now. That is how impressive this router really is. The Nighthawk also offers you ReadyShare, which is an automatic backup for USB storage as well as the memory of your router as well. There is a Nighthawk app available that you can use to help you not only set up your router, but it will allow you to keep track of what is happening within it, giving you extra peace of mind and security. Combine all of that with the 7.2 gigabit per second and the 1.7 GHz quad-core processor, and you have a router that can easily handle all of your 4K streaming needs. Pros: 7.2 gigabit per second combined Wi-Fi speed. Tri-band Wi-Fi. 1.7 GHz quad-core processor. For performance: antennas. Great design. Cons: price can be restrictive.